Hey everyone, welcome to the Thursday night team call. Tonight I wanted to just go over, by popular demand, because I had asked around a little what a good topic would be for us to discuss, because I want to hear from you guys what you guys need help on, what you would like some more training on or feedback on, or any tips on, because I want to be able to help you all the best that I can so you can all reach your goals with your business. So we were going to go over branding yourself. And since there are a lot of new coaches on here, I wanted to just tap a little into just kind of like how social media works and how it's going to benefit you. So the first thing I wanted to start out with was that when you're using your Facebook or your Instagram, whatever social media platforms you choose to use. I personally use Facebook and Instagram and Pinterest a little bit, not so much lately, but I was using that for a while and had met a lot of people on there, and then taken the relationship over to Facebook, which I'll save Pinterest for another day because that's a whole other ballgame. But so the first thing is your social media is your storefront. So you want to do the 80-20 rule. And when I say 80-20, I mean 80% you and then 20% Beachbody. So you don't want someone, I don't like to talk bad about other companies, but you don't want someone to go to your page and, basically you don't want to be just like a walking billboard for a company. And there are a lot of other companies out there that actually train their, whatever you would want to call them. I know we're called coaches, but whatever you would want to call them, that actually tell them to market themselves this way. And to me, it just seems tacky because people are not buying the products necessarily. They're buying you because someone can go to any of us coaches or any of the other hundreds of thousands of coaches in Beachbody, but what's going to set you apart? And it really all just comes down to the relationship building, which I want to do a training on as well for you guys for another day. But so when someone goes to your page, you want them to know that you are into health and fitness, that you run accountability groups, and that they could do all of this as well. So that they could be a coach or they could join in your accountability groups and that you are doing this and you're consistent with it. The rest of it is just going to be, if you have kids, sharing pictures of your kids. If you made an awesome dinner recipe, you share it. If you went grocery shopping, take a picture of your groceries in your cart. If you did something special with your family that day, take a family selfie, whatever. Just sharing your life. Another great thing to do as well, like sharing the little things that Beachbody has provided for you. If it's a paycheck, what that paycheck has provided you. If you're covering your car payments each month, like share that because that could mean a lot to someone. You don't have to be making hundreds of thousands of dollars before you start sharing about the finances and income. A couple $100 could mean a lot to a family. And that one post you share could really be what gets someone to jump on board. So to get into, I'm kind of going to go back and forth between like social media as well while I'm going over branding yourself. But to start with branding yourself. So I want, not right now, obviously, but I want everyone to make a list of 5 to 10 things that make you, not health and fitness related, not Beachbody, just who you are as a person. Interests you have, like for example, for me, like my history with eating disorders, I'm obsessed with Target, as all of you probably know. I'm a toddler mom, I'm vegetarian. Just think of these things that make you, you. You want to be posting at least 3 times a day on social media. So if that's, you need to keep it simple, morning, noon, and night, that should be the minimum, because you want to start building your affinity as a coach, which basically means that the more you're posting, the more that people are going to be engaging on your posts because they're going to be showing up more. which will then lead to you showing up in the news on Facebook, and we'll get more people going to your page as well. I listened to this call. If you guys are not following her, Jen Richardson, Jen, she's one of our upline coaches. She's like super successful and she's only been in the business like 3 years. But I listened to the training from her the other night. She's like really into, the way she does her posts and attracting people. She like really gets into it. But she said, which I wanted to start doing more, was picking fonts and color schemes, like decorating your pictures and everything with like Rona designs or whatever you're using. Pick a font or a few fonts that go well together, and a color scheme, so that when someone starts seeing a certain font or a certain color of a font or a certain color, they know that it's your post, or like you come to their mind because they're used to seeing that consistency of a scheme from you. I thought that was pretty interesting. The other thing that she mentioned was your, first of all, your Facebook profile picture or whatever social media platform you're using should be a picture of you that's like crisp and clear. I know we all like to have pictures of our kids or our pets or whatever, but like this is your storefront, so you want it to be a picture you absolutely love of yourself, or a selfie of you, whatever. It can be a picture of you and your child, or you and your husband, or whatever, but just make sure that like your face is clear and they're able to see you without actually having to like go to your page. And also your banner on Facebook, which is like, I can't even like think of it, but like at the top of your Facebook page, you want that to like basically explain who you are. Like I made one I use Canva, Canva. It's a free website, and you can make all different like formats of posts there. And there's one that's actually called a Facebook banner, so it like already has it sized up for you. But I have on there, like a picture of my boyfriend and I, a picture of Olivia, a fitness picture of me, and basically just a few words that describe who I am. So when someone sees that, they'll kind of know what to expect from my page, and they'll know what I'm about, so they'll know what to see, what to look for from me that I'm posting. And what all of this does is you're going to attract like-minded people. So for me, a lot of you know this, but for those of you who are new and don't know this, I went to a retreat, a leadership retreat in January that one of our upline coaches, Kelly Jimenez, held. And while we were there, we were talking like how to attract like-minded people. And because you want to think like, these are the people that you're working with each day. Like these people are going to be messaging you and texting you and Facebook messaging you, like you're going to be talking to them all the time. Are these people that you want to talk to? Are these people that like when their text shows up, like you're excited to see what they have to say, or like you're excited to just catch up with them too? Like business aside, you just want to know what's going on in their life. And for me, like that was huge for me, because now like when I add coaches to my team, they're either old friends of mine or people like in the past that I have rekindled the relationship with, or they're people that I've met that I truly do feel like I've either already known forever, or that I'm really excited to build a relationship with them because we're like-minded, and I already feel like we established a relationship right off the bat, and I'm excited to talk to them. So by branding yourself, you're going to be attracting people that you want to work with. And when you want to work with these people, it's only going to help you and help them, because you'll be more motivated, and so will they. So when I was at that leadership retreat, it just, I was thinking like, these people like that I'm recruiting are these people that I would want to hang out with. And I had to sit back and I'm like, yes, because I'm attracting like-minded people. So I would love to spend a weekend with them. Or whatever, a week, whatever it is. The other thing, if you guys are not following her on social media, and for you, the newer coaches, I'll give you a list of coaches that I personally follow. Another one is Melanie Mitro. She's the top coach in the company. But in the training, I posted a video, the new coach mentorship from Melanie Mitro, and basically like posting with a purpose. So when you post, like, don't just post something just to post. Like, you're better off just like not posting if you're just like randomly throwing something together with no meaning or value behind it. You want to post and think like, what would someone else feel if they saw this? You know, like, not how you feel, how would somebody else feel? Is this post bringing value to their lives? You know, like, I like to usually start my day with something with Olivia or something positive. You know, some joke that, you know, Olivia did or is doing, you know, she's full of them, and something funny or something motivational, something positive in my life. Because like those are the things I like to see in the morning, and that keep me in a good mood. So that's what I want to bring to other people when they see me on their newsfeed or, you know, they go to my page. And that's the same thing with like what we call promotional posts, which I personally do Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday nights, usually between 7 to 9 at night. And they're usually like my invites to a challenge group or my invites to the coaching opportunity or like transformation, something that I'm putting out there to interest people in coaching or interest people in my upcoming challenge group. I do those about 3 nights a week because I don't want someone to come to my page and just see, like, join my challenge group, join my challenge group, because it starts to then come off salesy in a way. I want to deliver a post that, you know, I do put call to actions a few times a week, obviously, but I want to have a post that is going to bring value to someone, or that I'm like really proud of, and I think that could really help someone. So for example, my post is scheduled to go out in about 10 minutes, I think. And tonight it's a transformation of myself and just what coaching has done for me and how it has transformed me from where I was not that long ago to where I am now. And, you know, kind of sharing my story so that, again, it could attract like-minded people and just kind of to where I am now. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about with my post being scheduled, there's a few different scheduler apps, whatever you want to call them. I personally use Postcron, Postcron. That's the one that I've found easiest. I think, Michelle, you use Hootsuite. Okay. And then that's HOOT. Is there an E at the end of it or just?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think it's HOOTSUITE.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you type it in Google, it'll just come up. And then Buffer, Buffer. They're all different ones. I think Buffer actually has an app for your phone. And I think Hootsuite is now posting on Instagram too, right?
Yeah, Hootsuite has the app for the phone, and it doesn't technically post to Instagram, but it won't for whatever reason. But if you, it will do like a little copy and paste kind of thing. So it'll copy your photo. So it makes it pretty easy. So it just says open in Instagram, and then you can copy it. It's a lot easier than doing it
yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. Because I want to start doing something with Instagram to make it easier on me. But so yeah, so there, you know, Mrs. Lovett, I know you had asked about, because while you're at work, I'm like, should I just call you Stephanie? But
whatever you want, I don't care. Just call me Mrs. Lovett, it'll be funny. That's fine.
So these are what I was talking about for you to use possibly during the day while you're at work, so that you're technically still posting but not on the clock.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you guys have any questions about those, I can help you out with Postcron, but I can't really help you out with Buffer or Hootsuite, but I can hook you up with someone who can. And I'm not sure which one starts out free or if there's like a I pay $8.99 for PostCon a month. It's a tax write-off anyway, but so yeah, that's just the one I chose to go with. The other thing I wanted to go over, so this kind of goes along with your Facebook affinity as well as branding yourself. Do not use stock photos. Like you don't want to like post a picture from Google of like a bag of Shakeology. Like that's just salesy. It's tacky. You know, like do you want to post a picture of you holding your bag of Shakeology and talking about what it has done for you? Absolutely. Because that's sharing you and what something has done for you. The other thing, you don't want to share posts. So if you like something on Facebook, like take a screenshot of it and post it yourself. You know, like when I go to someone's page and it's just like video after picture that they just keep sharing and sharing from all these other places. I mean, I don't really like looking at that. That's just me. But I like to see like what people are about. Even when I'm like not working, I just like to see what people are about. So one, you don't want to do that because you want to be sharing you. But two, that will not help your affinity because you're sharing someone else's post. Like you're basically like helping another company or another person if you're sharing their post. So that's not going to get people coming to your page. Okay. This is something else. I go back and forth between my dad's house and my house a lot, and it's like an hour and 15-minute ride. So I have about 2.5 hours in the car with no traffic, round trip. So I listen to a lot of random stuff. But one thing I recently heard, and I like haven't heard this in a while, but don't post anything negative on your page. Like if you're having a shitty day, we all have them, but like share about it and put a little spin on the end of it, like what you did to make it better, like make it into a joke at the end of it. Like, do I have days where like I just want to go like jump off the roof because Olivia is driving me up a wall? Absolutely. And I'll share about that, but I put some type of spin on it and I make it funny, or I put something positive at the end of it, or, you know, she completely turned her day around after we did this, you know, things like that. So you don't want to just like, I see so much stuff like people are like talking crap on people or like posting like text message conversations with like negative stuff and F this, F that. And like, it just looks tacky. And if you're trying to run a business on your page, like you don't want to be posting that stuff. So I'm not saying don't share about your terrible day, but like put a positive spin on the end of it or something funny to end it on a good note. Because you want to bring positivity to your life and you want to attract positive people or people who have a terrible day, but they don't get stuck in it. They find a way to make it better. And this is all just attracting like-minded people. So with that, the other thing I just wanted to, you know, reiterate again was that like people are not just buying the products. Like, why are they going to choose you, Heather? Why are they going to choose you, Michelle? You know, I'm just calling random people. But, you know, like you want to think of that and what's going to set you apart, because there are a lot of coaches. And, you know, it's not an oversaturated, I can't think of the word I'm trying to use. It's not oversaturated because there are as many coaches as there are way more people in the company or in the world who need help. So, you know, like what's going to set you apart? So these are just the things to think of and make that list. And if you guys want to share it in the team page, just like 5 to 10 things that like make you who you are. You know, I'll share mine in the team page. And if you guys want to get some ideas off of that or reading it, you know, we'll give you some ideas. Because I know when I first started coaching, I was like, I'm a mom. I change diapers. I hate laundry. Like I couldn't think of anything, you know. So, you know, and again, like that makes a great post because it's like, here's where I was, but here's where I am now. So I think I just want to check my notes, make sure I didn't miss any of my bullet points. But no, I think that's it. So if you guys have any questions, ask away. And just if you muted yourself, remember to unmute yourself. Or just questions in general, or just anything you want to say. It doesn't have to pertain to this topic.
I always have questions.
I like questions. What's up?
I have lots of questions. You scared me. That's Ella.
Hi.
Say hi.
Hi.
She's so cute.
Just kidding, Mom.
Because there's a bunch of people. There's so many. All right, go play, please.
Listen. Listen.
Can you give me just a couple minutes?
Listen, Mama.
Okay, so I was talking to you about the monthly promotions, and you said to go to teambeachbody.com and then shop and then monthly promotions. And I just couldn't find it. I don't know if it's just wasn't showing up on my phone. I need to do it on a computer.
So let me know what's going on. I can find it from my phone. So it's definitely, you can get it from your phone, but,
Okay.
We'll talk about this, cause you can access this through your Coach online office as well.
Okay.
But, I also post my little one just joined. I also post them in the beginning of the month in the team page as well. So you can always screenshot it from there. I'll go in to the team page now and tag you in the post so you can see them.
Okay.
But yeah, the monthly promotions, what I was talking about was if somebody's like interested in Shakeology, for you to just talk to them about the monthly promotion being at $140. It's only $10 extra, so then they'd be getting an entire fitness program, and those monthly promotions will change each month.
Olivia.
You want to go down and get them?
That's actually.
Yeah, I'll go in and
Oh, my
go ask Daddy. I'll go, I'm going in my team page now to tag you in that. So that will have all of them. Here we go. Just tag you.
Perfect. Another question I have is you're saying that we can invite people to join the challenges on Facebook. Do we start our own challenge groups, or do we just add them to the ones that you have us tagged in?
So, okay, so you are free to start running your own group at any time if you
Okay.
want. You don't ever have to like stay in my group. You can branch out on your own whenever you want. And I have templates for you to do. But when you're inviting someone to the challenge groups, go get them. So the Sweating Beauties group is a group that is my ongoing group for repeat challengers or people who I know that are interested in health and fitness or looking to do something but haven't committed to a challenge pack or a Beachbody program just yet. But I can tell that they really want to make a difference. So I use that group to then inspire them. And kind of see what they're about and what their needs really are based on their posts in there. And then the monthly challenge group that I run this month is the Makeover May. That one I require them to at least have a Beachbody fitness program. And it doesn't, if you have a friend who, has 21 Day Fix and they want a challenge group, you can add them in there because they're doing a Beachbody fitness program.
Okay.
So, Yeah, and then the free challenge groups are different. Like they don't have to purchase anything for them. That's just something that I like to run each month to help get people results without them feeling like they have to commit to buying something. I'm just there to build a relationship with them and help them get some type of results. And that would be the free mom group that's starting on Monday.
So then, are those always 5-day groups, or are they longer than that? Like, how do you determine how many of those you do a month or whatever?
You can do whatever you wanted with free groups. Usually I try and run one a month, and I try and like change it up so I'm not like running the same thing and promoting the same thing all the time. There's 5 to 7 day crock pot groups that I have templates for. There's I have a 7-day vegetarian group. There's, I have a 14-day Beachbody on demand group. This 5-day one of my success partners and we actually made the template for it. So it was just kind of something we just made up ourselves. So really it's up to you. If you want to run 2 free groups and do 2 different things, it's your call.
Okay. I think that's all I have for now.
Okay. Any other questions?
You can tell it gives her comfort, a sense of softness, and visualization.
Well, if there are no other questions, then I'm going to stop recording, and I wanted to thank you all for hopping on here. And if any of you who catch the recording have any questions about any of this, just feel free to reach out or post in the comments section below.